on that. Igal's here with us now. Obviously, a massive win for you boys today, especially after there's been a lot of negativity. City losing as well, and probably the cherry on top of the icing is you see United drop more points. They're nothing to do with the title races here already. They're out of it. Talk to me, Igal.
Hey, what's good, people? Get up. Why are you guys out angry? Come on, be happy, guys. Be happy. You don't want to see City win the league again. You want to see other people in the challenge, don't you? Don't you guys want to see City drop points? I get it, Manchester United. You guys drop points. I feel bad for you guys. But you know what? It's a good day for me. I'm happy. Arsenal fans, you guys should all be happy. We won our game. We got 4 goals. We seen Kai Havertz get a goal. And his song was ringing through the whole stadium the whole day. The Vitality Stadium was hearing waka waka, hey, 60 million.
6 million down. They're joined. Kai Havertz scores again.
Honestly, this was probably the best performance so far this season in the sense that we scored our goals, we were clinical, we took our chances, and I was very happy and satisfied after the game. We could have been 7-0. It could have been 8-0. But you know what? Football doesn't work that way. You don't always finish all your chances. So unfortunately, we leave the house with 4-0. Unfortunately, Bukayo Saka looked like he got injured. But I think the guy's been injured for like 2 weeks now. We can't rest the guy. Give him a break in the Champions League, hopefully. Let's get ready for that City game, right? But going through the performances, Kai Havertz getting a goal, big up to him. Martin Odegaard giving him the goal and also scoring a goal himself and getting an assist, big up to him. Eddie Nketiah winning the penalty, doing his job, what he needs to get done. He always gets a lot of criticism. That first half performance, give him his plaudits, guys, because we always cuss him. In addition to that, Mikel Arteta, he should be doing his substitutions a little bit quicker. But overall, I can't be angry. We're second in the league. We're still undefeated. You would have thought we lost after the way Tottenham fans were gassing up last week. And you know what? I'm just gassed. No one can kill my vibe. Try to kill my vibe, people. You can't do it.
Take the hat off. That'll make me happy.
Take it off. Flop, take the hat. It's gone. Let's go. I'm gassed today. I am gassed today. I am so gassed. I'm ready for the Champions League game. I'm ready for that City game. Let's bring it on. Bring it on. We're back, baby.
Listen, I want to ask you a question. There's been a lot of people negative about your club. Arsenal fans, we're not good enough. We're nowhere near last year. Rivals saying you guys are going to get nowhere near City. What is your message to them today, now that you have a chance to go top next week when you play them in the league?
Today, I'm an irrational fan. I'm just gassed, Terry. If you want me to give them a realistic point, we'll see what happens when we face them next week. But right now, I'm not worried about them. I'm not worried about them. They should be focusing on their own problems. That's the reality.
This man said, we'll see, and you're not worried about us.
He's worried. They're worried.
When you say you're not worried, you're worried, you go.
Hey, bro, you guys got your own issues in-house. Who'd you lose to? Wolves?
Yeah.
That's not City. That's not City.
Yeah. And just to echo, last season when we played City at home, we had the light midfield. This season, we'll have Declan Rice in midfield. Yeah? It's going to be a different ball game.
All right. You got Declan Rice, and we'll be playing with you. We'll be playing you with no Rodri. We'll see.
Brandon's here. Big win for you guys today. Huge with City losing at the same time. Talk to us.
Yeah, I don't know about not being worried about City though, boys. Jesus Christ. Like, that can either go one of two ways, right? That can either go one of two ways. It's obviously City lose today. Either that's going to dent their confidence a little bit, so it makes it a bit even for when we get there. Or we're going to get a spanking because they've just lost. Do you know what I mean? So it's, yeah. But no, I agree with most of what Igal said. I think, that's definitely our best performance of the season so far. Very clinical. Bournemouth are terrible, by the way. They didn't even look like scoring at all today. But I'm not very happy with the manager, Tel. I'm not very happy with the manager at all. He came out in his press conference yesterday. He named 6 players that only trained yesterday. Bukayo Saka being one of them. Mm-hmm. Now, we're 3-0 up. We're cruising. Mm-hmm. It's comfortable. And the first 2 substitutions that you make is Eddie Nketiah and Zinchenko. And I'm thinking, wow, okay, Bukayo Saka's not coming off. Are you sure about that? Like, what about, last season he was complaining about referees not protecting the players properly. When there's loads of players making strong challenges on Bukayo Saka and that. What about you protecting your player, bro? Yeah, what about you?
I don't agree with that Saka stuff, man. I'm sorry. If he's going to be the proper guy like Salah, Mbappe, and Xavi Arsenal, he's durable. I knew he was playing today. You have to play every week. Look at Salah. You have to play every week.
I have no problem.
If Saka's not fit and he's scoring and assisting every week.
Listen, Arteta needs to take a page
I have no problem.
He
with
came off
Bukayo
today.
Saka.
He came
I
off
have
today,
no-
75th
I have
minute.
no problem with Bukayo Saka playing today. But as soon as we're 3-0 up and we're cruising, take him off.
Yeah, he came off.
Take him off.
75th minute.
75th minute's too late, bro. He was
No,
limped
but
off
there's
that pitch.
always about
He
10 minutes
limped
added
off
on.
that pitch.
Yo,
There was
Brandon,
7 minutes added on.
I don't know why. I don't know why anybody's arguing with Brandon on this. He's completely right.
No,
Nah, man, I can't diss Arteta today, man. There's no issues today.
It's not a matter of dissing Arteta, but when you look at your manager, well, I've seen Pep take Holland. I've seen Pep take Holland off after scoring a hat trick with 30 minutes left in a game. When the game's in control and you trust your squad, when the game's in control and you trust your squad, you can sub them off and you know that you have a battle the next week. I mean, it does warrant some criticism to be why is he still on the pitch? Why is he still on the pitch if he's also carrying an injury?
At the end of the day, as well, today's Bournemouth, right? It's not Man City. It's not Liverpool. It's not Real Madrid or anything like that. There's no reason why Reece Nelson couldn't have played today. He scored midweek. Yeah, he's high on confidence. Hang on, Miguel. The manager gave him $100,000 a week contract. Yeah, use your squad. This is what I'm saying. Like, you've got to use your squad. At the end of the day, like I said, I have no issue with Bukayo Saka starting that game today, right? Providing he is fully fit. But the manager made it very clear he's trained once. And yeah, okay, Declan Rice, he played the full 90 minutes today. William Saliba, he played the full 90 minutes today. But the difference is like Saka looked burnt out anyway from the start of the season. So I'm looking at the manager now to say, right, protect him then. You know, protect him. He's our most important player, arguably our best player. You have to protect him. And he didn't do that. And look, I'm waiting to hear what Arteta's got to say in the press conference about Bukayo Saka's injury and whether it's, you know, a major thing or not, to make full judgment on it. But the way he limped off that pitch, it don't look good.
Look, go on, Miguel.
Brendan, although I fully agree with you, and I did say that in my part of the thing, but Bukayo Saka knows himself. If he knows that he's not capable, he's going to be the first person to tell Mikel Arteta to take me off. These players are not shy to tell the manager to take themselves off or out of a game, as we've seen with Declan Rice last week. So I get it that we can criticize him if Bukayo Saka is injured, but if Bukayo Saka is okay and he rests him in the Champions League game and he's ready for Man City, this is a redundant conversation.
Do you know what I would say? Listen, I understand where you're coming from. I do. I haven't actually looked at the times that you made your subs because I'm not an Arsenal fan and it wasn't important to me for me to look at that. I'm just looking at it here as an example. So let me move myself back onto there. So you took off Zinchenko and Nketiah after 69 minutes. And you took off Rice, Havertz, a little bit later. I know what you're saying about what the manager said in the press conference. They're only trained once, and he kind of made it sound like you got these problems. I'll use what I know you, Brandon, would agree with this. I know Lee Gunner uses it. We know managers lie all the time in press conferences. Some of the time it's mind games with who they're playing. Other times it's looking to take a little bit of pressure away. Yes, he said that you've got all these injury problems, so you're thinking, oh, no, he shouldn't have played so much. But I don't believe him. And I don't mean that in a negative. Man United have now made a new policy where they're not going to give any details out about anybody's injuries because they might be minor, but you don't want to let your opponents know that somebody's got a sore ankle because it might be targeted. I just think sometimes we've got to stop taking what managers say in press conferences so literally because we know they're not giving us, oh, they should have scored Spurs, sorry. We know that they're not giving us the complete and utter truth. They're giving us a version of the story that best suits their purpose, which is why if we're pernickety, if we don't like somebody, we can make them look like liars. We can make them look like they're contradicting themselves because they do, but they're doing it for a reason. And you do it as a parent at least twice a year. You do, Brandon. I know you like your kids at least twice a year because twice a year, your kids think the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus is real. And there are times when you just lie in life. And you know what I mean? Or maybe your missus says, how does this dress look on me? And you can tell she's gassed wearing it. She is like, yeah, I look 10 out of 10. You're thinking, nah, love, I don't think you do. But you as someone who knows her and loves her, like, but I know you like it. So I'm going to say I like it. Otherwise, I am sleeping on the sofa tonight. There are times in life where you have to have tact. There are times in life when you have to be strategic when it comes to the truth. And I just think as fans, we are beginning to overanalyze things that the managers say versus what they do.
I'm not overanalyzing, Tel.
I think you are. You just won't
you're not.
when you're moaning.
No, not in terms of Bukayo Saka. I'm not, because again, if you watch the Tottenham game, and the way that he was going like that to come off the pitch because he's not fully fit. He's not fully fit. Everybody can see that he's not fully fit. Protect your player. That's the only criticism that I have of Arteta and Arsenal today. Protect your players. That's it. That's as simple as that.
You have the same criticism on Klopp with Salah, just to ask.
Well, of course.
So all those trophies, all the Premier Leagues and titles they won, you're still going to criticize his decision to play Salah every single week.
Hurt? You can't. No, sorry. No, this is stupid. Was he?
No. Stop. Do you know how durable Salah is? It's the same situation. Don't say that.
No. Sorry.
How many times in the last 3 years has Salah been clamped? Liverpool fans were saying the same thing. Why is he playing every week?
It's not about being clamped.
It's about
if you're potentially carrying injury.
He made a perfectly fine point.
It's the same thing about Salah, though.
Salah doesn't know, but the thing is, Salah doesn't play when he's potentially carrying an injury. He plays, and if he gets clamped, he gets clamped. He's fit.
You want to know something?
You guys are talking about it now. I'm talking about in the last 3 years. The last 4 or 5 years.
People get stomped on every week.
Nobody knows Bukayo Saka's body better than himself. Why do you guys keep complaining for an individual who's clearly wants to play, doesn't tell the manager to take himself out of the firing line, and the manager hasn't taken him out? There's doctors, there's people in charge that do this on a regular basis. There's no need for us to be crying about it. I get it if he's actually seriously injured right now, Brendan, and I actually agree with your main point, but I think to continue to discuss it way after the point.
This is the thing. This is what we'll see. All I'm saying is today we played Bournemouth, right? There's no reason why Reece Nelson couldn't play that game. That's all I'm saying. All I'm saying is we've got bigger and better tests coming up that we could have saved Bukayo Saka for. If the manager comes out now and says, oh, Bukayo Saka's out for 3 months now with some sort of injury, we're all going to be sitting here going, why the hell did you play him?
But that's all ifs and buts.
Yeah, I do get that. But this is the thing. That's hindsight thinking.
Yeah, it's hindsight.
That's like, yes, if you took him off before the injury, it wouldn't have happened. But you don't know there's going to be an injury. Yeah. You don't know there's going to be. Maybe again, this is what I mean. You're never going to get the full information. I don't think managers are dumb. I think we overanalyze. I think, when we sometimes think, that player looks knackered, they should come off. Maybe the medical team and the fitness people actually need more minutes to build fitness up. And to us, they look exhausted, but they need it. I'm just kind of putting this out there that I don't think these managers are stupid and are going against the wishes of these. I just don't think they are, but that's just my take. Got a lot of super chats. To jump into here. And I am conveniently avoiding Man United chat as well. But it says, I want to say Arsenal were amazing and Man United were really unlucky.